Donald Trump appears to be losing the top military brass over his unhinged and disastrous speech. If you thought Trump's rallies were bad, wait until you hear what the reaction from the military brass was when Pete Hegseth tried to play defense secretary, war secretary, and then Trump came in and delivered a delusional, slurring and swollen, disjointed speech. We are learning that the generals didn't like it. One general said it was a, quote, total waste of money. Another said it, quote, could have been an email. These are four-star generals. And when they are openly mocking the Secretary of Defense and the President of the United States, you know you've got a disaster on your hands. And there are major political implications here. The big show was Pete Hegseth lecturing generals about warrior ethos, grooming standards, and no fat people, please. He, of course, along with Trump, has renamed the Department of Defense the Department of War. He ranted about toxic leadership. He said to ensure peace, we must prepare for war. And then Trump came in, and Trump ranted about gold paper, thick, firm, hard paper that Trump is titillated by. Trump slurred his way to oblivion. And insiders say that the military brass didn't like it. Not only are there reports that Pete Hegseth has gone completely manic since the assassination of Charlie Kirk, just obsessed with his own security and lashing out and all of it. He's the guy Trump trusts the military to. And the generals seem to have seen it for what it was. I'm wondering, I'm thinking out loud, could it be that as much of a waste of taxpayer money as this fiasco was, that it was actually useful in that it was now undeniable when the generals see Hegseth and Trump in the full glory of their incompetence, that they go, these guys don't, I report to these guys, these are my commanders. But the part that a lot of people are missing is that there was zero leadership here. And the members of the military who were there noticed it. Trump bragging about being friends with Putin, complaining about the auto pen, the machine that signs letters. Imagine being flown in from the Pacific or the Middle East for an important high-level briefing. This is going to set the stage and direction for the next 3 years and 3 months that are left. And then you insult the generals by rambling at them in this way. And so the reports are that the generals were disgusted and they resented being used as props by Donald Trump. Now, let me tell you why this matters so much. In every authoritarian system, there's a really important question. Does the dictator have the military on their side, or is the military against them? If the brass of the military is on your side, you can get away with almost anything. If the brass is laughing at you behind your back, if they don't respect you, if they believe you're wasting their time by flying them halfway around the world to rant about gold paper and have Hegseth say no fat people, you are weak. And what can really take down dictators and authoritarians is when they do not have the military behind them. So it's actually, as cartoonish as this was, as much of a waste of taxpayer money as it was, as pathetic as the entire thing was, it is critically important that it doesn't seem that Trump and Hegseth have the military brass behind them. And that actually should make us feel safer. The Department of War thing is pathetic. Hegseth keeps saying it like it's a magic spell. The Department of War, as if you repeat it enough, you're going to be strong. Trump did the same thing. He kept insisting, he's respected, we're respected, I won 2020, I'm really tough. But saying you're tough over and over again to people like the top brass of our military suggests to them that you're actually insecure, which Trump is. It suggests to them that you are weak, which Trump is. And then Hegseth, with this whole no fat people thing, yet Trump is, claims to be 6'3", 235 or whatever. Trump's obese. We've all seen it. That, I don't think, is inspiring much respect from the military either. So the whole idea here was, let's get everybody together. Let's project strength. They showed weakness, and they parade around their insecurities in front of the military brass. And the military brass, I don't believe, fell for it. So if the question was, does Trump have the military in his pocket or doesn't he? It seems as though Whatever's going on in the lower ranks, I don't know. But the top brass did not seem impressed with this. For once, finally, that actually makes me feel a little bit safer if it is indeed what is going on. Make sure you're getting the full daily audio podcast. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. This is just one part of that full hour show. We'll take a quick break.